Hey guys, I want to do. My name's Arden Hurley, and today I want to do something a little different. Today, I'm going to show you some of my Rubik's cubes that I've got. Uh, first off, I want to tell you like a little a backstory to it. I have a stepbrother that lives up in Rochester. He started playing around the 3x3, with the normal standard one most popular one that you see around. But then I asked him if I could learn how to do it, and he said sure, and he showed me how to do it. It took me about a week to really learn it and grasp it, and over the next few years, I'd mess with it and lay it down for a few months or a year or two, then I'll pick up mess with it again. And I'd say within the last 6 months or so, I've kind of branched out and got like bigger ones, different shapes, um, and I got really interested in it. So let's see what I got here. I guess I'll go ahead and show you my first one that I had. I got it in the bag. That's about how much I got, but um, my very first one that I actually really played with is this one, just standard Rubik's cube. I mean, as you can see, it's worn out, and one or two of the stickers are missing. And I got here lately. I've been seeing how it worked, how these things work, and so I kind of broke it there. If you can see it there, just kind of chipped it, and then here's just how it's another one. Either my little brother or sister had one. Well, they actually both did, and they I guess some or tried to do it, but the only thing they ended up doing is making one a little this little pattern here, and then I guess one of them got tired of messing with it, so since I'm the only one in the family except for my stepbrother that really knows how to solve these, they just said, "Hey, here, have a go, have a go with it." So that's those two. I got another 3x3, which this is the Xing Shao version, which is a um, a speed cube, which turns a whole lot easier than your normal one would. Well, this one it's worn out, and all the springs are kind of not really that great. I mean, it's with this one you can cut corners, which means you can, let's see if I can get it. Which means you can do something like that to get it back it's back to where it's supposed to be. Whereas one of these regular Rubik's cubes cannot. So this is what really got me into the all Rubik's cube shindig, whatever you want to call it. And my last 3x3 is this magic cube, or not magic cube, but a mirror cube. They got two that I know of is silver and gold. What's special about this, and obviously it has no color to it, so and it does shape shift, as you can see here. Well, but the way to solve this is by the way I do it is I go by the sizes of the cube, or the cuboids here, like this right here is the smallest, and this one is the biggest. This is actually one of my favorites out of all. I got two two favorite ones that I really like, which is the pyraminx, which is a dodecahedron, which is not a cuboid in itself, which is one of my favorite ones. And I'd say I wouldn't say it was the hardest. It was probably the most confusing. But I mean, if you know how to do the standard 3x3, they're all the cubes are really kind of based off of that, the how to solve them. So I didn't, for the most part, I didn't really have much of a problem really solving this. It was just the final few, the if you once you get like these like first few layers of here solved, it kind of got confusing after that. But let's go to step down from a 3x3, which is the 2x2, which is the easiest. A lot of people think they can, people who's never done it, Rubik's cubes before, they never had to. They think they can solve it real quick, which is not true. I'd say the easiest, the fastest, the one I learned is probably this one, which I had to learn. I learned on my own, which is basically just solving a 3x3. Okay, let's go a step above the 3x3 to a 4x4. This is my I'd say this one and another one is probably one of the hardest ones I had to learn, which is mainly because since this one has an even number of uh, sides and stuff, you have the orientation of it actually changes on you. When I say changes on you, like when you solve it, you have to be careful if the orange could be where the red is, or it could be where the white is. Let's go a step above that one to a 5x5. As you notice, when I say the orientation of the odd number of cuboids, you can see this center cuboid here, it will be stationary, as opposed to the 4x4, where the center is these four inner cuboids, which made the 4x4 kind of tough to learn. I'd say with the 5x5, I think it's a little bit easier. It was a little bit easier for me to learn. Well, I wouldn't say to learn. The 4x4 and the 5x5 is probably and the 2x2 is probably the one only 3 or so, and the pyraminx is the only ones I really have to learn or have to look at the algorithms. I wouldn't really say cheat. It's still still trying to memorize the algorithms. actually forgot one. Let me be right back. Sorry about that. Actually, this, I actually called it wrong. This is a megaminx, not a pyraminx. This is a pyraminx, which is one of the coolest ones, or cool, different idea for a cuboid, or a twisty cube. I'd say this one here, I actually learned real quick. It's real simple. One of the simpler ones to learn. For a beginner, it's probably one of the better ones to learn on, which is really cool. And here's kind of going away from the twisty cubes, and cuboids, is the Rubik's Magic, which is really cool. As you can see, there's 3 rings. What you got to do is try to interlink the rings, like so. See if I can remember how to do this. Okay. There you go. Simple as that. I can get it stop flopping around all the time. Let's see, yeah, there we go. Let's see if I can get it back. There we go. One cool thing about this thing is it can make different shapes. You can do a whole lot of different things, really. Let's see if I can get something here out of here. It's been a while since I played around with this. I mean, as you can see, it's all kinds of cattywampus. But this is a really cool thing. See, there's another little thing here. Well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more videos like this, just leave a comment down in the comment section. Give a like, give this video a like, and I'll see you in the next video.